Hello, lovely dancers. Today I am going to do a short clip on the grip when we're holding double swords. And the second thing I'm going to show you are sword positions, which are really the same positions that we learned from the Divina Tribal Collective DVD ATS with an Edge. But let's look at the grip first. So what we want to do with our swords is we want to take them and lay them on our arms, the points going to the back. And what I want you to notice, I'm going to come so you can get a good close-up of my hands. You notice how the grip is just laying between my thumb and the base of my hand here. And that's how the grip is going to be throughout the all of our double sword work. It's going to be held loosely just in the crux between the thumb and the forefinger. And what we're going to do is we're going to slowly wrap our fingers around, and we're not going to grip them tight. They're just really loose, because what's going to be motivating any movement of the blade is going to be between the crux and the forefinger and the thumb, the crux and the thumb. So one thing we want to remember is that we want to be very loose, because when we move in different positions, if we start gripping the sword, you see how quickly it moves out of position. So no matter what position I am in, I'm going to want to have a very, very loose grip. So just remember that the grip is just resting between the thumb and the base of the hand, and just lightly resting on top of the swords. The next thing that I want to show you are the arm positions that Divina Tribal Collective coined, and I'm going to show you with one sword first, since they were working with one sword. Now, there are three different arm positions. One is called sword in arm, and as you can see, the sword is resting on the forearm. And in this position, no matter where we go, it will be resting on our forearm throughout the trajectory. The second position that they coined is going to be in the free position. So what I've done is I've taken it off my hand, my arm, and I can just move very freely around my body. The third position is called the balanced position, and that's where it is balanced on the head. So we're going to be using these three positions. We're only going to be modifying them by adding a second sword, which I'll pick up, and it is exactly the same, but just with double swords. And the terminology is the same. I just used the plural form. So when we're working with sword and arms, we have our swords in our arms, and we can move our arms in all different directions. And the swords remain basically just right against our forearms. As you can see, it makes a lovely presentation. The sword in free position, we are going to take, and we are going to open it up into a free position, so that our swords are free. They are not resting against any part of our body. They are free to move all around our body. The third position, the same as the Divina Tribal Collection, is we're going to rest them on our head. We are going to lower the right one first and get that balanced on our head. And after we get that balanced on our head, then we will balance the other one on our head. so that we have a double balanced position. So these positions are called swords in arm position, swords in free position, and balanced position. And I will do a short clip about how to get into and out of these positions with their transitions in another clip, but all I wanted to do is demonstrate that we're using the exact same position that Divina Tribal Collective coined in their beautiful single sword DVD ATS with an edge. All we're doing is adding a sword in our other hand. Thank you.